You've been standing at the edge, looking out across the stage, afraid to take the lead, afraid to turn the page. The spotlight isn't waiting for someday, maybe when. The world needs what you're holding, not perfection before you begin. You've got a story, you've got a voice, you've got a message worth hearing. Stop waiting for the stars to align, your moment is already here. Show up, speak up, I'll handle the rest, bring your voice, and then you'll really boast. No more hiding, no more second guessing every step. Show up, speak up, I'll handle the rest, bring your voice up. At my doorstep, you don't have to have it figured out yet. Just show up, speak up, I'll handle the rest. Be valued, be paid for what you are.
All right. Welcome, everyone. We're taking the stage. Today is a special moment in time because I'm going to answer and demonstrate for those of you who have been reaching out and telling and sharing with me that, hey, I'm not ready to go on camera. I am just petrified to go on camera and do a live stream. Well, folks, you're going to see it here. You're going to witness it. We are building brands in real time. Guess what? You can hear me. You may not be able to see me. You know, you can go live simply through conversation. You don't have to show up on camera. If getting you through that threshold and getting you through that first step means going live off camera, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you this radio style experience so that you can bring your voice, your message, share the value that your business, your community, and you as an individual bring. More times than not, content is consumed through listening. Sure, there are people who go on camera, and yes, you can go on camera, but think about how you consume content. How often do you sit down and watch a video podcast? It's few and far between. I can assure you that. When I'm on the go, I'm putting my earbuds in and I'm listening, and the video's playing while my phone is either in my pocket or somewhere in my car. I'm listening through Bluetooth. So don't be afraid to go live. Don't be afraid to start off camera. Welcome to Your Stage Live Studio. It is a pleasure to demonstrate to you what is possible. Now we're putting a community together that allows its members to master the art of going live, whether it's on camera or off camera. I want you to own your stage. I want you to show up authentically, and I want you to know and understand that it's okay to show up vulnerable. When you show up vulnerable and you build your brand in real time, your audience will resonate with that. It creates a meaningful lived experience, not only for you, but for those who are listening. So don't be afraid. This is a safe environment. We're going to help you through this. Now, I had a wonderful question asked yesterday. It was pertaining to TikTok. It wasn't um, it wasn't about camera on or camera off, but I will share a little bit about that in just a moment. There was a wonderful question about when you're live streaming on TikTok, mic visible or mic not visible, does it make a difference? And the short answer is it doesn't make a difference. Aesthetically, it when you're streaming through your phone, the sound quality, depending on the device that you're streaming to, may vary. I'm told that Apple devices have better sound quality. I haven't been an Apple user for quite some time, so I'm going to take people's word on that Apple provides a better sound quality when streaming on your phone. But the one thing that the mic does do, it demonstrates authority, it demonstrates professionalism. You took the time and you're demonstrating that sound is important to you and that having a mic does that. So it's a little bit of optics and a little bit of science. So the short answer is no, but there is an explanation as to why it is definitely better to have that mic. But the question now back to TikTok and live streaming. If you have a TikTok shop or if you have a TikTok presence and an audience that you want to go live to, TikTok is one of the platforms that does not allow audio only events. If you want to go live on TikTok, you got to do it on camera. Otherwise, you're going to violate their terms and conditions for going live. And I'm saying this because it happened to me. I thought that I would demonstrate what live audio could sound like. And I streamed to TikTok and got put in TikTok jail. And I haven't looked back since. I've since cleaned up. And by cleaning up, I shut my TikTok account. I've started it up again and in hopes of now meeting that threshold. I don't think I will spend too much time there, but it's important that I understand that ecosystem. So when I'm supporting my clients who have a presence there, I have some familiarity with the platform. All right. So, uh, we don't know if anyone is going to show up. This is Take the Stage with Americo and guests, and we may not have any guests, but that's all right. We have an opportunity to continue to demonstrate what we're building here. This is a audio only event for those of you who uh, are on the cusp of stepping into the live environment. I want to assure you that this is the best way. And sure, some of you might say there's a little bit of bias, and perhaps there is, but I say this with confidence because I was where you are at, trying to wrap my head around what can I do differently that any other content creator is doing. Everyone is a keyboard warrior, and we're pounding our fingers into the keyboard and we're creating content in hopes that people are going to stop and read it. Listen, the average dwell time on a written post is on LinkedIn, it's zero point 0.3 of a second. So in 1 second, you get 3 impressions, and I can assure you, no one's reading. That is a thumb scroll. That is the time it takes for you to scroll your thumb right past a piece of content. Where live streaming, it just has a multitude of benefits. The dwell time is higher. Sure, you may have a 15, 20, 30-minute segment. You might even go on for hours, which I've been known to do. And not everyone's going to stick around for as long as you may be talking. But here's what happens when you have a subject matter that resonates with your audience. They may not show up live, but they will register and come back to listen. They may jump in, listen for a bit, and then come back for the replay to continue where they left off. And the analytics prove that time and time again. That unique views versus total views outpace any short form or long form content 3 to 1. So for every live stream that we're hosting, the numbers don't lie. People will come back up to 3 times to continue listening or to listen to what they heard the first time. That is strong, folks. That is an exceptional way to build trust. We are craving, we are starving for that human connection. Sure, there's a lot of AI, a lot of chatter about AI and AI slop. And listen, there's no doubting that AI is not going anywhere. I lean in and I leverage AI as a tool to repurpose my content, to set up the graphics and to set up my studios. But when it comes to the conversation itself, we are having a real conversation with real people not only in real time, but we'll then turn around and repurpose this. We'll create long form content and have a call to action pointing towards the conversation that will be kept on YouTube. So there is a formula, there is a strategy here to have your live streams not only work once you go live, but to continue working for you after you go live. And that's where the magic happens. Now, there were some questions yesterday that arose around live streaming, and one of them I just touched on. Well, I've gone live before, and it seems like no one shows up, and it seems like a waste of time. I caution you, it is not a waste of time. I assure you, this is a long term strategy that you will win over time, provided that you follow the strategy and the framework that others are following. And not necessarily just following with me, but following with others similar to me who advocate strongly and heavily on live streaming and live content as a strategy. I'm not suggesting for a minute that this replace your entire content strategy. I will say though, have live streaming supplement your strategy. Show up live is where you want to begin. It should be at the center of your content strategy. You want to bring people to conversations in real time because it gives you the opportunity to answer questions in real time. And when you start answering questions and your audience and your listeners start engaging in the comments, you are creating social authority, social credibility that you can then repurpose. And it becomes a place for evergreen content. Every conversation does not go to waste. Every recording does not go to waste. And when we position ourselves properly, you start showing up on online searches. The AI overview on Google and on other browser-based searches and AI-based searches start to cite you as the social authority in whatever space that you're looking to get recognized for. And you start building this library of content that finds itself in the written format because you're going to repurpose every conversation with written content. You're going to have the recording and the replay itself that's going to work for you. You're going to add a proper description that will land and hook with the audience that you're looking to captivate, create awareness, and pique their curiosity. You're going to have descriptions in your YouTube content well described. You're going to have a thumbnail that's going to be a showstopper. So there's an entire system and an entire discipline. You can't just show up, speak, and then hope that people are going to call. And that's why Your Stage Live Studio is transforming and offering a premium and VIP tier for those of you who want to monetize your skills, your expertise, want you to understand what I'm building here. It's going to be a premium tier that will be dedicated to those of you who want to widen your visibility, build social authority. There will be a speaker series. You'll be able to sign up and be part of speaker series that will start to get scheduled and put out. And listen, you show up, you speak, and as the song and chorus and lyrics suggest, show up, speak, I will handle the rest. Now, there are some add-ons that you can participate in. When I say speak and I'll handle the rest, that means that you have two options. You show up, you speak, I hand over the transcript, I hand over the file, and you can repurpose it at your leisure. Or if you're focused on your business, you're focused on your customers, you show up, you speak, and that's where I step in. We can provide written long form, ghost written summaries. We can create short clips for you, and we can even manage your social media channels. Now, I say social media channels. I will participate in the administration of LinkedIn business pages, your Substack, as well as your YouTube channels. Those are the three channels that I'm sticking to, and I'm sticking to those three because they have exceptional social authority, ranking authority, and they help you get seen, heard, and valued across the interweb. The VIP tier will take it one step further. It will help you, for those of you who want to start hosting podcasts, audio, video podcasts, and want to start creating live content of your own. I'm going to skip the entire process of having to sign up for a platform. I want you to be able to book space, book studio space, bring your guests. I will moderate the conversation. And once again, you speak, you show up, bring your guest. You'll get to pair your conversation to your social channels. And I will, once again, handle the rest for you. I will either hand you your assets for you to repurpose yourself, or if you want a full menu with a la carte options where I can complete some of that for you, I will offer that as well. Now, for those of you who are thinking, because the question did come up, well, how do I get emails for those people who show up? Is there a way for us to gatekeep live streams? Absolutely. There is a way. You don't have to go to Zoom and have a Zoom meeting or a Google Meets meeting to collect emails. Your assets, you want your assets to benefit and reward those who show up live. And then you can lock up those assets and use them uh, as you see fit as a call to action for future communications where you want to invite people to watch the replay. You can lock those up, restrict them so that only people with the proper link can show up. You can set it up so that you have a registration link where you can collect emails, allowing you the opportunity to build a list of your own. Listen, there is so much that can be done here, and it doesn't stop you from doing other things. But I want you to understand the value, the importance that a live stream brings. I leaned into it heavily some time ago when I was shifting from being a job seeker and having that job seeker persona. I stepped away. I tried to differentiate myself from all the other job seekers. And the minute I stepped in and leaned into this mic and leaned into the camera, the vibe changed. People started reaching out to me saying, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And that's where I saw the opportunity. I know many of you are struggling to get through that threshold, getting through that step of speaking publicly. But I say this time and time again, this is the exact reason, the exact purpose that we're building this community is to help those of you to bring yourselves to a place where you get outside your own head and know that there is support. There's a place where you can have your questions answered. There's a place where we can support your visibility, your discoverability journey, and help you build content that will be found and create content that will continue to work for you, not only during the live event, but also well after that event is over. So this has been a audio only live stream to demonstrate what is possible. Last week, I met with Adam McCullough. He's in the UK. We did an on-camera stream, and today we're doing audio. So take a look at the library that we have. events that have happened. I'll be going live once again this evening with one of our community members, Keith Keller. Keith is in Melbourne, Australia. When it strikes 10 a.m. in Melbourne, it will be 8 p.m. here in the Eastern time zone, and we will be going live. We do this twice a week, Mondays and Tuesdays. Monday evenings, Keith hosts a audio tech check. So if you have any audio tech that you want to test, come on down. If you want to just meet some live-minded members, come on in. Come hang out with us. We are a wonderful group. Most live streams turn into a master class because it is just so much knowledge that comes to the table. And we are just bouncing ideas with amongst one another, and then we repurpose that conversation. So another benefit of being a member here on Your Stage Live Studio is that you not only get to learn by reading, by listening, we're learning in real time. We're learning by doing, and that's, in my humble opinion, the best way to learn is by rolling up your sleeves and doing it yourself. Is it going to be perfect? There's a good chance that it's not. Listen, you got to start somewhere. The advice I give you today, and the advice I will continue to give you, is focus on presence. Don't focus on perfection. Because if you're waiting for everything to align up and for things to be perfect, this will never happen for you. And the worst thing that can happen is you not like what you created and you delete it. There's 8 billion people on this planet. Not everyone's going to hear or listen to what you're saying. So don't be afraid and don't worry about what other people are thinking. You'd be surprised that more times than not, what people are thinking is, wow, that resonates. Wow, that aligns. Wow, this person gets what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. And now we're building an ecosystem for experts in the health, wealth, and relationship space to build their stages. And anyone outside of those three verticals, I'm here to help you build your stage as well. Don't get me wrong. This is open to every professional, every expert. We are building some wonderful things here. It has been an absolute pleasure. We have been going live for 23 minutes, and I just want to demonstrate once again how easy it is to fill the airspace and to have a conversation and to feel comfortable. Just get in that zone. Podcasters do it all the time. Podcasting is a completely different beast. Yes, you're not live, but once again, the more I talk, the more examples I get. This is live, but guess what? I can strip the audio and upload this as a podcast onto an RSS feed. And we can help you do that as well. If you're not ready to go live, but you want to do some recording, come practice. Come test this out. Invite some of your friends to listen, because this is where we hang out. I'm going to play another song, and should no one arrive between the next song end, then I will close the room and I will go to the editing stage and repurpose this conversation and create some clips for you. All right, so here we are. Let's take this over. And the next song, what are we going to play here for us? Let's play something that I have in my library. So now, by the way, these songs and the lyrics were put together from the content that I create. The songs are being generated on Suno. So I hope you enjoyed this.
You've been carrying wisdom wisdom like a loaded page, years of miles, scars, lesson engraved. You did the work, you earned the view, but the numbers haven't followed you. You've got stories worth more than likes, vision sharper than a million mics. It's not about grinding louder now, it's time to change the how. You don't need another hustle plan, you need a signal people understand. Build a brand that works as hard as you, let your truth turn into revenue. And it's not about being everywhere seen, it's about standing somewhere clean. Clear beats loud every time, this is your moment, your line. Be seen, be valued, be paid for what you already made. Step onto a stage where the moment's real, where live conversations make connection feel. From silent posts to voices that land, where trust is built when you're seen firsthand. Big ideas shared in real time air, no edits, no filters, just presence there. From employee thinking to owning the frame, packaging outcomes, calling your name. Right platform, right point of view, unlived moment, cut straight through. Build a brand that works as hard as you, let your story drive the revenue. It's not about shouting to the crowd, it's about clarity spoken out loud. Clear beats loud every time, this is your moment, your sign. Be seen, be trusted, be paid for the value you already made. You don't need to become someone new, just sharpen what's already true. When clarity clicks, doors open wide. Consistency builds the Build it clear, build it strong. You've been ready all along, not louder, just a line. Confidence needs design. If you're ready to step in the room where insight turns into bloom, I'd love to see you there. Let's build it
All right, folks, let's build it clear. You have now had two songs, both inspirational and encouraging. If you read and listen to the lyrics, they will tell you it is time. Now is time. Show up, speak up. I will handle the rest. It has been a wonderful, wonderful segment. Now, stay tuned and sit back and watch this story and narrative. If you're following me on Substack, it is Your Stage Live Studio. For those of you who are not, come look for what I'm doing with these live conversations. And for those of you who are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, Your Stage Live Studio, you can find us across those three platforms. LinkedIn, you can find me under my name. but YouTube as well as Substack, it's Your Stage Live Studio. And this is where we repurpose. We're doing this in real time. We're building a brand, we're building the narrative so that you can see yourself what a live conversation can transform into. All right, I'm going to close the room, wrap things up, and wish you all a great rest of your day. Bye for now.